Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Dynamite or Mike. I am Jim Ross, here with Lois and with Wade Barrett. And today on Dynamite or Mike, we're going to see another match. Who's going to be going in a gallon in the box here, Jim Ross said. On NXT 2.0, we saw Four beat Angel Garza to also be unputted onto the gal in the box along with Bo Peep. Now we're going to see who's going to go in next, Jim Ross said. Well, I can tell you one thing, Lois said. Whoever is going to be in gal in the box next is probably going to be someone who, probably going to be, someone who thinks they're bold enough to go into it. I wonder who that's going to be. Lois says. Well, I can tell you one thing. So far, Wade Barrett said we have Bo Peep, we have Four in there, and who's the next one to be in this gal in the box? I don't know. I don't truly know. All right, Bobby Lashley goes. So now we know that we got Bo Peep and Four in the gal in the box, and I know I'm going to be the next one, going in there too. So the way it looks like to me is that I'm going to have to choose someone to be in there, Looks like I'm going to be in there. And I don't know who I'm going to be wrestling. I don't know who I'm going to be fighting. But I'm probably sure it's going to be a good one. And whoever it is isn't going to be ready for the almighty Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley, you can stop calling yourself almighty because you haven't done anything to be almighty in years. Yeah, Erie says. You like to talk about all the old stuff you did back in the day. You like to talk about how, you were a two-time ECW heavyweight fighter, a two-time WWE Wonder Rights fighter, a two-time WWE Interlando fighter, a two-time WWE heavyweight fighter. One-time IW King of the Hill fighter. A one-time IW light heavyweight fighter. A four-time IW heavyweight fighter. You like to talk about all that shit. You bring up all the stuff you did in WWE in your first and two forward runs, and all the things you did in your first IW first and two forward runs there. The bullshit you did in Bellator fighting, what we call BF. But at the end of the day, does it really mean anything to me? You stopped being the almighty a long time ago, Bobby Lashley. I mean, come on. A lot of folks out there, a lot of folks out there thought that, big deal. It's Bobby Lashley. Did you know that IW shitted all over you? When Rich Flawn won the IW heavyweight winnings, they all made fun of that and said that everyone cared more about Rich Flawn than they did you when he was fighting Ken Shamrock. But Aries said, I beat you once. So I don't see why you think that because I'll be in gal in the box. And I've been in the TWF since 2001 YL. Yeah, and I've been in the TWF since 2007 YL. So what? Bobby Lashley goes. And on top of you naming all the winnings I've won in both WWE and IW, you left out how I was at least a four-time TWF hard-made fighter. How I was at least you left out how at least I was a one-time TWF heavyweight fighter. Yeah, you left that all out. But one day, I will be a two-time TWF heavyweight fighter and welterweight fighter, and one day a three-time WWE heavyweight fighter. Yeah, it'll happen, Aries. I'm gonna beat you, get myself into gal in the box, win that, beat Roman Reigns, and that's gonna be the end of it. Oh. So that's good. So, now I see. You think you're going to win, Aries says. Aries, I know you like to bullshit. And I know that you being a follower of the wanted bonds of evil, you're as good as playing, as good as bullshitting as the next man or the next woman. But Astronomer says, today, Aries, I don't really give a shit about the bullshit. So, today, we're going to see the almighty Bobby Lashley fight Aries, God of War, in a Gal in the Box winning match. You win, you go in the Gal in the Box along with Bo Peep and Four. You lose, you're not in Gal in the Box. The way I look at it, Astronomer says, yeah, the way I look at it, Kleptor says, I think it's going to be one hell of a match between Bobby Lashley and Aries. At least that's what I think. But then again, what do I know, Kleptor says. Astronomer says, you being a god of war and having all the wisdom of war. Tell me, how is this war going to end? And how is this war going to begin? And how is it going to end? Yeah. Because really, at the end of the day, the only wars you got going for yourself this day, Aries, is the North and South Korea war, which has been going on for years and doesn't really seem to be coming to an end. The war between Rushland and Borderland, and the war between Israel and Palestine. Between that, those are probably the only wars that are still going on that you somehow think is so great. But it's not. So today, Bobby Lashley, you get to fight Aries, Astronomer says. And Ecliptor says, I hope this is going to be a good match or a good fight. What do you think, Aries and Bobby Lashley? Well, alright, Astronomer says, let's get a fight lore in the ring and get this started. Well, now we got Astronomer. Now we have Astronomer out of the ring, or Corona out of the ring with Ecliptor now. And we're going to get the fight lore in the ring now, the fight keeper, Jim Ross says. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Lois says, I know all about Aries and his bullshit, and I know what he can do and what he can't do. I know his strength and his weaknesses, Lois said. Wade Barrett says, oh yeah, well, Aries fought Heracles and Xena and Perseus and Wonder Woman many times. So he can beat Bobby Lashley like that. And Aries just knocking down. Aries knocking down Bobby Lashley with a clothesline. Aries, another body slam. We point out that he is a two-time World Heavyweight fighter, a two-time TWF team fighter, at least a three-time TWF hard-made fighter, and he at least was a one-time TWF heavyweight fighter too. Yeah, Aries did win a lot of winnings. Oh! Aries isn't doing very well in the ring right now. Aries doing very well. While Wade Barrett said it's Bobby Lashley that's in the downside. He's getting beat up by the God of War, Wade Barrett says. Yeah, Elois said, I'm sure he can say that. Aries likes to wrestle like he thinks he's Ted DiBiase the Elder or something like that. Well, Aries coming up right now. Coming off in the top wire. Bobby Lashley body slammed Aries. Jim Ross said, uh-oh. Wade Barrett said, Aries, watch out. A spear. Aries just got speared by Bobby Lashley, Jim Ross says. Looks like the God of War's in a bind now. He's in a hang-up right now, Elois said. Aries will get out of that bind. He'll get out of that hang-up he's in, Wade Barrett says. 1, 2. Come on. 1, 2. Give me room so I can do this. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. And then Galled in the Box match, Bobby Lashley. Well, Bobby Lashley is now in Galled in the Box now by beating Aries, God of War, here today on Dynamite, or Might, Jim Ross says. So now Aries is not going to be in it. And now we have Bo Peep, 4, and Bobby Lashley. So who do you think's going to be the next one to be in it, Jim Ross says. Well, I don't know, Elois says. It's hard to say who's good. It's hard to say. It's hard to say who's going to be in this one or not. But at the end of the day, I think that I don't know who's going to be in it. But it's starting to shape up like a good match. At least that's my thought and belief on it. I'll tell you one thing, Wade Barrett says, your thought and belief on something. I think Aries should have beat Bobby Lashley. There's no way Bobby Lashley should have beat Aries. That should have not happened. Well, Gorilla Monsoon now is now going to be talking with Bobby Lashley. I'm right here, Jim Ross. Well, Bobby Lashley, you just beat Aries, God of War, one of your foes, and now you're engalled in a box now, along with Thor and Bo Peep. Well, I know Bobby Lashley said it's not going to be smooth being engalled in a box. I never won galled in a box. Alright? I've been in King Rick Loudnesses. I've been in Hell in the Cells. I've been in throwaway. I've been in throwaway rooms. But I have never been engalled in a box. And I don't know if I've been in. I don't know if I've ever been in steel. I don't know if I've been in riser matches, which gal in the box is. But there's always a first time for everything. Well, Bobby Lashley, you're getting very close to hopefully becoming a 2-time TWF heavyweight fighter one day. Well, I do got my on look for Bo Peep and for Thor, because they both had to work hard to get here. But I'm telling you right now, I will. I'll beat Thor. I'll beat Bo Peep. I'll beat whoever else I need to beat to become Galled in the Box winner. Then I'll yield it in. And then I'll beat Roman Reigns. And then I'll become a 2-time TWF heavyweight fighter. And I'll become a 1-time World Heavyweight fighter. Just like one day I'll become a 3-time WWE heavyweight fighter. And a 1-time World Heavyweight fighter. It will happen, Gorilla Monsoon. Never give up. Never yield on the Almighty. Because if you do, then that's going to be shame on you. Well, I would never yield or give up on you, Bobby Lashley. Everyone knows how gifted you are, both as a wrestler and as a fighter. We know that you have what it takes to be great. Well, thank you for saying that. Well, that's my talk with Bobby Lashley. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Bobby Lashley, or also known as the Almighty Bobby Lashley, here today on Dynamite, or Might. And it looks like it is all the time we got here for Dynamite or Might. I am Jim Ross for Elois and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Dynamite or Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact on XSTV or Smash and Inside Farseer.